Hello, hello, hello. Everyone is out on a Saturday night. Can I see comments? Hello. Hello everyone. 2 people. It's probably my family, to be fair. Anyone going to write a comment? One person. Who is watching me? Leave it on for a bit. Nice, these are good. Is anyone going to comment? It's one person, it's probably someone I know watching this. Who is it? Mrs. Reeve? Any comments? Why can't I see a comment? If there is a comment. Comment. What's that? No, oh my god. What is that? Dance party. Iron Yub Nub. Yub Nub? How do I get off of that? Oh, there we go. Why is it such a bad connection? Is it a very bad connection? Flips it. That's the bad connection. Why? What's up? Not a lot, mate. Just in the shed, looking at some tools, having a beer. Just having a quick beer. Looking at some tools. King Chrome, not too bad. Are you in the UK? Okay, that's good. Are you in the UK? Texas. Oh, that's cool. I am Miss Predos. Hello, Liv. Hee. Hello. Just looking at some tools in the shed tonight. Hopefully we'll get some more people on soon. What else have we got in here? Mini Predos. That's Jacob. Hello. Tools. My friend. Mini Predos. Here you go. This is a 3/8 flexi head. Ratchet. Very good tool. Very handy. This is very good. Clark. Good make. You won't have these in America. You do have tools that we don't have in America. Here you go. Rail. Torx bits. These are good. T50 down to T15. So that says one person, but that isn't correct. I don't know. I'm just going to keep going anyway. Got the mini 3/8 drive Clark Pro composite ratchet with a swan neck. These are awesome. With the button on there for the quick release for the socket and the change of direction there. These are really good. Also rocking the Gas Monkey t-shirt today. This is a Halfords 3/8 drive mini breaker bar. These are really cool. Also got the Clark 1/2" drive composite ratchet with a swan neck. These are really good. Gets the views. Yeah, I've done a few live streams and it's way off. Like, it doesn't give you the correct information. I don't know why. It doesn't pick everybody up. So although it says like nobody's watching, there could be 10 or 20 people watching. It's just random. So I'll just carry on, and I'll probably put this video on the page anyway, so other people can watch it later. So, because it is Saturday night, I'm in because I've got kids. So that's a bad excuse, but that's the way it is. So here we have a Halfords Professional. It's blurry for me. Or maybe you've got a bad connection, Mrs. Predos. Miss Predos. So I don't know what that means on there. This is a breaker bar. This is a breaker bar, and it says, do not impact or use extension tubes. I get the extension tube bit. You don't want to put an extension tube on there, but I don't know what it means by impact. That's confusing me, that one. So these are McAllister. That's McAllister, and that's McAllister. These are from like a hardware store in the UK called B&Q. Obviously in the States you haven't got B&Q, but you've got sort of Harbour Freight. What else have you got? Well, you've got a couple more big shops like we've got, and these are really good quality actually. I love these, and these, really good. So if anyone is watching this, please give the video a thumbs up, because I really appreciate the thumbs up. It doesn't mean a lot to you guys, but it means a lot to me. making the videos. So I really appreciate that. Also got in here, there's a spider in my shed actually. Ooh. Oh dear. These are deep sockets. They are 3/8 drive. There's another thumbs up, thank you. These are 3/8 drive, thank you. Appreciate that. 19mm, I love these. These have got like a matted finish to them. They're a lot better than the slippy chrome ones. And here I've got King Chrome. So a lot of people didn't really like my review on these, but that just really bugs me, that movement there. I don't know why. If there was a guy called Kyle Fraser watching, he wouldn't like me saying this, but to me that, and it just sounds awful. I mean, let me get you this Clark one. Listen to that difference in that, such a fine tooth, and that no movement in that switch. And same with a little bit in that, but the ratchet just sounds so much better in the Clark ratchet. So in the King Chrome, that's the 3/8 drive. Also got a 1/2 inch drive here. This one I do like, but as you can see, there is a bit of play in that, and it also, this is brand new, and it scratches there, which bugs me a little bit. I know it is going to get used, but that bugs me quite a lot. And also we have got a 1/4 inch drive King Chrome on there. Someone's in their garden. This is cool. I'm subbed. I know, Div. I appreciate that. You've got to watch all my videos 1,000,000 times and that'll get me lots of thumbs up. So this is a CRV K2943. That's a 1/4 inch drive. So the time now is, what is the time? What's the time in the UK? I haven't got a, I don't know, 1/2 past, is it 8 o'clock? 8 o'clock at night. What time is it in Texas? Anyone watching in America, what is the time? I know your states are different and you have different time zones, but what is it in Texas? 8:20, Mrs. Reeve. That's very good. Thank you very much. So Mrs. Reeve is watching from the house, which is a bit weird because she's probably about 20 metres that way. Just to tell you, I don't know anything about tools. How did you come across this then? Cars? Do you like cars? What do you like talking about? I love your channel. 2:14 PM. 6 hours then. 6 hours difference. Fixed head King Chromes. These are okay. Bit flexy for me, but I prefer the Halfords to these. These are a lot more expensive. Hey mate, just tuned in. Zedman, nice to see you. So this is angle grinder wheel. These are absolutely awesome, but you've got to be really careful because you could lose a lot of sight with these, and also cut your hands really bad, so you've got to wear gloves. With this, normally, yeah, that's cool. So with these, I like to wear my big gloves. These are also my welding gloves to stop your arms getting covered in splatter, and also these protect you. And also, just for giggles, you can put on a pair of safety glasses there. Look, there you go. They're cool, aren't they? Might keep them on. No, I'm not going to keep them on. I'm going to put them there. Look, there we go. Put them there. I'm not going to put them there either. No, it's silly now, aren't they? Because I'm not going to do no grinding now, am I? At 8:30 at night. No. Nope. tools. Nope, I've got tons of tools. I can't show you them all tonight, obviously, but I can show you a few more. Some earplugs to save them whole later on in life. Yeah, well, that's the thing, because I'm stupid, because I have got like a constant ringing in my ear. Where are my earplugs? I've got earplugs and I've got big ear defenders. Well, I don't know where they are. They're somewhere, but I do wear them now a lot of the time because. What's the You want to see more tools? Look, that's a well-used deep 17mm wheel nut socket there, 1/2 inch drive, and that is from, I think that's a Halford. Yes, more tools. Look, mini Predos, a little mini grinding wheel for you there. Look, zzz, that can go on a little drill. That goes in the drill truck. That does. What's that then? Do you know what that is? That's a drain plug for dropping oil out of a sump. Renault fitment there, square drive on a 3/8 drive socket. At the minute, my welder is a SIP MIG mate. So I'm just using, what am I using? I am using, where is it? There we go. Oh God, have to bear with me. So I am using flux cord wire because I was doing some big fixed deal with my MIG welder. I'll show it you now. There's a bit of a mess in here, but I'll just flip this round. What do you make with the tools? What do I make? I don't make stuff. Well, I do make stuff, custom stuff for cars and stuff, but also fix a lot of cars, family cars, people's cars. They pay me to do it. So if you look here, there is the there's the welder there, the MIG mate. I actually bought this second hand, and I've had that about 3 years now. It's fan cooled, and it's also, you can put gas on it as well if you're doing a lot of welding outside. If you're getting a lot of interference with the wind and stuff, you can use the gas on that, the CO2. You are good at live stream, am I? Thank you. You just got to be natural, haven't you? When you're talking on the camera, just keep babbling on. I'll look forward to fixing your cars when you're old enough to drive. I'll be fixing your cars, won't I? Let's put some of these tools away. Clark Pro. Yeah, Clark's awesome, mate. Got a lot of Clark Pro ratchets here. These are really good, composite, swan neck. I don't know if you saw these, but these are very good. I've also got, there's the Clark strong arm that you was on about. That's really good. That saves you a lot of hassle when you're compressing the springs down on the dampers. So that's worth the money. Like, that's worth its weight in gold, really. That gets you out of sticky situations when you're using those real dodgy clamps just on the springs and you're trying to squash them down. They're no good because they're dangerous, because they could spring off and hit you in the face or in the eyes. What else have I got in here? Had some near misses with the wind-ups. Yeah, they're awful, mate. But what I did use, I had the single claw ones when I was sort of really amateur. I'm still an amateur because I'm DIY, but I got a lot more knowledge. I had the single clamp ones, and they spin off, obviously, like you just said. But obviously they do the double clamp ones, which are a lot better. So what I do is I use that, but I still use, sometimes you still need the double ones just on the sides, because some springs come and they're sort of bananaed over, like the Ford Mondeos, Renault Lagunas. The springs are huge, and you think, how the hell am I going to get that into a sort of a, 10-inch space like that? So I still do use the double clamps as well. What else have we got in here? We have got lots of Halfords professional ratchet spanners. These are awesome. If you're in the UK, these are really good. These are actually, the Monday ones I did were banana springs. Yeah, they're awful. I did a friend's spring that snapped and went into the side of his tyre. So we limped the car to his house. I don't know how we did that. I think we moved the thing, put the spare wheel on it, and managed to keep the spring in the centre position of the hub of the damper. And I changed them on there, and it took me ages and ages to do them. Yeah, they're awful. Mondeo springs. That's obviously why they got such comfy ride height, and you know, you don't feel any bumps in the road because the springs are absolutely massive on those. This is quite an interesting little tool. It's a multi-head, so you can select what head you want. Look, 17, 18, 19, 16. That's also a magnet if you want to hold. So if you've got nuts and bolts, that holds the nuts and bolts, and it's a really strong magnet. Look. And you've got the smaller sizes on the other end. Some corned beef and cabbage. You might never see each other again, but see you, mate. Yeah, take care, mate. Just hit the subscribe button on the channel. That'd be cool. Cool tool brand. Cool tool brand. This is Magnuson. Spanners for nearly 20 years, still going strong. Yeah, I can agree with that. This is a Magnuson. I'm not sure where I got this from. I'm not sure actually. No idea where I got this, but it is really cool. I've used it a few times actually, just for getting on the back of bolts when you ratchet in. Just gives you a nice firm feel to it. What else have we got in here? So this breaker bar I've had for absolutely ages. B&Q do that brand. Well, there you go then. B&Q. That's probably where I got it from. Probably on the end of the aisle in one of the little bargain things. Probably picked that up. This is my oldest breaker bar. I've probably had this. How long have I had this? This is over 10 years old, this little breaker bar, and it's still going strong. This is Halford's. I love this one. So because I like this one so much, I actually purchased this little baby to go with it, 1/2-inch drive with a changeable head. Be right back. Yeah, this is real cool for doing nuts and bolts up on the what do you use this for? Taking off little wheel bolts, anything really. Very same one. Yeah, they're really good, really good. Tell you what is really good as well, King Chrome. Although their ratchet spanners aren't very good, these are in home base, impact sockets, 1/2-inch drive. These are awesome. They come on this nice rail, and you can chuck these in your bag if you're going somewhere to do a job for someone. You know, you can chuck these in, and you've got pretty much every size you're going to need. But I never paid full price for these because in home base, all the King Chrome stuff's ridiculous. But I don't know if people are stealing stuff or what. I don't know how they're getting the stuff cheap. But if you go on eBay and check out the King Chrome, you can pick up all the stuff cheaper. Obviously, a lot cheaper than you can in the shop. Because I've got quite a lot of King Chrome stuff now. The ratchet spanners. I've got the free. I've got some sockets. These are really nice. The metric are blue and the imperial sizes are red. And I got all the bars. You may take a look at that. Yeah, I got all the bars and the ratchets to go with them, and yeah, they're really good. But go on eBay. Don't pay full price in the shop, because I don't actually think they're worth full price. But they are nice, but eBay price. McAllister, that's awesome. I'm going to buy the 3/8 drive. Do more live streams. Yeah, okay. When I get time, I do a live stream. But I do like making videos, you see. I like editing my videos, putting music on them, just being silly really, and just showing you guys stuff. But McAllister, B&Q, you can't go wrong with these. If you're just starting out, I would definitely recommend these. If you're in the UK, these are awesome. Good 3/8 6-point socket. 3/8 6-point sockets. What are these? No, these are multis. These are McAllister. These are all multis. 6 points. So the King Chrome ones are 6-point, but you want 3/8 drives, don't you? What have I got in here? I would have to say off the top of my head, Halford's. They're multi-point, 3/8 drive. They're deep 3/8 drive, but they're multi-point. Tell you what is good, actually. Tell you what is good. If you saw my video the other day, these are 3/8 drive. These are grip drives. They're 6-point. They're good. Also going to become Australia's coming out. Bought them out. King Chrome is an Australian brand. Halfords are mostly 12-point. Oh, are they? Okay. Yeah. So yeah, King Chrome. I know they are Australian company, but I believe a lot of their tools are made in abroad. I'm back. She's back. Livster's back. These are really cool, mate. Honestly, get a set of these. I found these on eBay for £12 brand new. They're really good. Let's stick one on the socket for you. Ratchet. Love these. Yeah. I love these ratchets. These are absolutely quality. These composites. If you look on eBay or Amazon, what's the make? US Pro do a set of these, and they're honestly, these are Clark. I bought these individually because they don't do them as a set, unfortunately. But if you go on eBay, you can find the US Pro version of these. They're exactly the same. They're just branded up as US Pro, and that's the cheapest way to buy them. I think they're £30 or £25 delivered for 3 of these, all sizes, 1/4, 3/8, and 1/2-inch drive. So I would go for them. I'm not going to now because I've got these, and you can get a bit obsessed with tools, but yeah. 12 point. Let me just check. What have I got in here? What have I got in here? Let me see. Just some Torques. I need some Swan necks. Yeah, get the Swan necks, mate. They save your knuckles. See, they're the Torques. That what used to get in B&Q, and I love these Torques. Torques make. 3/8 drive. Where am I looking? When you want to find something, you can't find it. Right, let me look in there a minute. Put that there. That's not going to work. I need a bigger shed, everyone. If I had a bigger garden, I'd have a bigger shed. Trust me. Let's move that out of the way. Right, here we go. So I've just opened up my. Here we go. Let me check this for you. Right. What I'm going to say. There you go. 3/8 drive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Awesome. This is my best go-to set, and it is Teng tools. Probably not going to see that, but Teng tools. If you want to buy a 3/8 set, you get the ratchet. You get this ratchet. So that's a 3800 FRP, and that just corresponds to the 3/8. That one is 1/2, which is 1/2-inch, and obviously 1400 FRP is the 1/4-inch, which is that one there. But you can buy these. Tools in the shed. Yes, Teng, I do love their tools. This channel is good, and I will try to watch as many videos. Yes, and when you watch them, give them a thumbs up, because I really appreciate that. It makes me feel good. I got the 1/4-inch set. Yeah, well, if you've got the 1/4-inch set, mate, get the 3/8. But I'm quite lucky to have. I'm quite lucky to have this set. This is awesome. This is a TM111. You've got all the sizes in there. I have liked. Thank you. Thank you very much. You've got all the sizes in this set, and I've got to admit, I love this set because you get the deep sockets as well, and they're all 6-point, as you say. Real good grippers on any bolt. I've never had any trouble getting any bolts out. I've seen your vid on it. Yeah, really cool, mate, honestly. I know they are quite expensive. Can I open the dairy milk? How much money have you spent on tools? How much money have I spent on tools? I wouldn't like to say really, but if you buy tools gradually, because you're never gonna spend £2 grand, well, unless you buy a snap-on trolley full of tools. But yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't like to say really, but you're buying stuff gradually to fill up. When you need something, you buy it, and it's gradual, so you don't actually see the cost. Whereas if you buy a lot of tools all in one, if you spend £600 or £700, then obviously you're going to see that, because that's a lot of money, you know, straight off. Let me just put that up there like that. That's it. Yeah, if you want to open the dairy milk, you didn't get Galaxy. That's terrible. Right, let's get rid of this under there. What else? These Epic screwdrivers, again, Halfords, lifetime guarantee. But there are some. I was reading the small print on these. There are what do you like to call it? Shoot off in a bit, might catch you in a bit. How long are you on for? How long am I on for? What's that? 32 minutes. I don't know. I've been rambling for a bit. Who knows? I doubt if this goes over an hour, I'm not going to put this on the channel. So maybe another half an hour, I'm not sure. Depends how long it takes. Thanks for watching though, mate. Appreciate that. What else have we got in here I can show you, which is quite cool. A lot of cool stuff in here, if you like tools. This is cool. Look at this one. Ooh, keeps going up. Okay, man, best catch you soon. Great channel. Cheers, man. Take care. So this is a Draper. I never knew you had tattoos. You love your Gas Monkey t-shirt. Anonymous gamer. Yeah. Torque wrenches. Yeah. Torque wrenches. I've got a torque wrench. I've got a couple actually, but I'll show you one in a second. This is a Draper Expert breaker bar. That is 600 long. This is excellent if you've got any stubborn wheel bolts, big nuts and bolts on hubs and stuff. Torque wrench. Actually, in here, this is really cool. Tattoos, yeah. Tattoos. 1, 2 tattoos. I won't show you any more because they're in different places. Torque wrench. You're so close to 600 subs. Yeah, I know. That's alright. I don't do it for the subs, to be honest. I do it to help people out there. But it is nice to get subs, obviously. Shows that people are watching. So this is really cool. This is my granddad's, bless him. He's not with us anymore. Bedford torque wrench. So my dad was kind enough to let me have this. And he's also said if I want to go down to my granddad's garage, where because my granddad was an engineer pretty much, and he did everything like I do. He was self-taught mechanic like I am. I'm an electrician by trade, but I prefer mechanics, to be fair. This is a Bedford torque wrench. This is quality. This is still in calibration, and this thing is older than me. I wouldn't like to say how old this is. I miss Grandad too, Liv. Obviously, yeah, this is epic. So let me just see if I can set something up quickly. Have I got something to set up? No, that's what I want. Hi, Jacob. Hi. Right, here we go. So, for anyone out there that doesn't know what a torque wrench is, let's get it in the vise. If any comments come up and I don't see them, just write them again, because obviously it doesn't give me a notification or anything when a comment does come up. So I'm going to get our 17mm 1/2 inch drive. So we're putting 17mm 1/2 inch drive onto this bolt. Bedford was a great brand. Have some OE spanners. Believe they are part of record now. Yeah, see, this is really old, and I'm not actually sure. My granddad had this in his toolkit probably when he was a boy. So I don't know. This might even be 50 years old. back to school. This might even be 50 years old. So let me just angle this down. I know a lot of people know what this is, but what all I've done is stick a 17mm nut bolt in there, and let's turn that round. So there you go. That now is torqued up to the specific torque. So that is set to 30, you ain't going to see that, 30 foot-pound of torque. So let's just to show you this is working. Night school, wow. Let's just set this up to tighten it up. And let's set that up to around 35 foot-pound of torque, and that should then tighten that bolt up a bit more and then click, snap back. There you go. That's now torqued that up. And if I turn that round, I should not be able to undo that. Oh, it is letting me. Okay. Let's try that again. But yeah, look, this is all serviceable, this, so that's pretty cool. Ratchet's still nice. There we go. That's now torqued up. Perfect. Let's put that back in there. Keep it nice. It might be made by some of Halford's torque wrenches. I'm going to own a bus company and just spent £2 on a Teng tool from Screwfix. Yeah, I can imagine. Teng, I love Teng. So you don't think this is a Bedford? Or it might not be, or it might be. Bedford torque wrench. It's actually got an SJ. I don't know what that stands for. I might actually do a bit of checking up on this. It's got Bedford, pat number. It's actually got a number. Tells you the capacity of what it can go up to. Metric English scale. Made in England. Yeah. So I think this is genuine. Spear and Jackson. Oh, okay, cool. So my grandpa owned a Bedford bus. Oh, wicked. That's pretty cool. Right, let's get some tools away before we get too messy. So that this little thing, this is home base actually. This is the cheapest box, and I got the little thing under here. If you had your channel over a year. No. What I did, let me tell you what I did. Nothing to do with Bedford trucks. No. I didn't think so either. My channel, no, I've actually only been uploading to my channel recently. I think it's about 3 or 4 months now. I've actually really got into it. I'm really enjoying it, so I'm going to start, keep uploading as much as I can. Keeping down a full-time job and now running my own business, so that's another spanner in the works. But this trolley is US Pro. This box and that little under cabinet storage is Quarfrite, which is home base, and it's the cheapest one they had in there. I think it was £40, and I'll tell you what, it's awesome. The quality is awesome. Can you film you going? Yeah, that's a good film actually. I might do that because honestly, it's like an Aladdin's cave of tools, and whatever's there, I can pretty much have. He had a garage full of stuff, and he's also got about 3 sheds as well. Yeah, can Josh be in the live streams? Yeah, he can, but obviously he's in bed now, so but yeah, he's my right hand man, you know that. Any more questions? Anything else I wanted to show you? What's this? There you go. That is a CV boot, universal stretch boot. Tell Josh and Elliot I said hi. Yep, I will do tomorrow. Unless you want me to go and wake him up now, and you don't want that, because they've just gone to bed. Yeah, me too. So I'm gonna that's actually a quality I do. I'm actually gonna film me going to my big no, that'd be good. That'd be good actually. Film me going to my Gramps stuff, looking for his stuff. That'd be cool. I might document that. That's quite interesting for people because I don't actually know what he's got. He's got so much stuff. It's unbelievable. I know my dad's been through a few of his bits and bobs, but not everything because my dad isn't an engineer. Back again, Z-Man. Trojan box with a speaker in it. Yeah. Trojan. James from the Savage Garage has got a Trojan box. And he really likes that. So yeah, I have seen that. So is that a Bluetooth speaker, or is it a radio? I guess it is going to be Bluetooth. You can Bluetooth or aux in for your phone. I guess you can have let's put that up there. You can have an aux in cable for your phone. I've actually got a Makita radio in here, which is pretty cool. Which works off my batteries. My Makita batteries, 18 volt. And my 24 volt batteries. Tool cart, love it. Have you? Yeah, it's 200 quid. What, the one with the speakers? Yeah. Cool. What else have I got in here? It's pretty cool. Obviously got my... Can we be in a vid, please? Oh, I don't know about that. I'll have to do a casting to see I want to be in the video. So, I don't want to scare you too much, but this is a self-darkening, solar panelled. This is really good. I've had this like 6 or 7 years now and it's still going strong. That's for welding if you didn't know. What else have I got in here? Obviously, what's your most powerful tools? Most powerful, yeah. Tell you what is pretty powerful. Oh, darting the way to go, really. Yeah, exactly. Okay, that's fine. Powerful tools. I don't know really. Everything power's measured differently, isn't it? Drills probably. Impact guns, they're really powerful actually. Recip saws, they're really powerful. Dangerous though. Back. I can fix my grandpa's buses. I can kind of weld. Do you have a compressor? What impact guns have you got, mate? Yeah, I've got a compressor. It's down there under the bench. It's actually I got it from Aldi about 5 years ago. No. Longer than that actually, longer than 5 years ago, and it is still working. Obviously I put new oil in it and stuff, give it a little service, change a filter, but yeah, it's awesome. My little compressor for blowing out stuff, winding nuts off, but I did find it does struggle on, you can't spray with it because you haven't got enough air pressure all the time, and you can't sandblast. Put some new on your card, cool. Put some new, your vids were you put. It has a little compressor. Is it 24 litre? What are you? 24 litre. Let me see. Is this work? Is this working? Yep. What are you? 24. Yeah, it's 24 litre. And I've just seen a date on there, 2009. So I bought that in 2009 and that's still working. That's an awesome, what's the most hardest thing you have had to fix? I don't know, gearboxes. Gearboxes on cars, they're a pain in the bum. I like the shirt. Boy, gas monkey. Yeah, gearboxes on cars. I'm going off a tangent here because there's a few questions. The compressor's awesome. Lidl, Aldi, but I have got a Clark 1000 watt. Where is it? It's somewhere. 1000 watt gun. honestly. If you've got 240 power, I've got a generator in here as well, so I can use that generator. Does that's 1,000 watt, and that my generator is 5,000 watts. So that will run my windy gun. That runs my welder, not at the same time obviously, but if I'm out in the field and I need to fix something, I can take all my gear, and that's from SGS Engineering. How much do you get? So how do you get? Do you know what good ROB impact gun is it good for the price? That being king, I've got the Clark impact gun, weighs a ton. The Clark one, is that the 1,000 watt 240 volt one? And impact guns, I've got Makita. I only use Makita, but the other day I did use another lad's DeWalt. I used a DeWalt. Ryobi is okay actually. It's up and coming, but what is the what voltage is it, and what are the batteries? What's the most heaviest? Heaviest what? Tools? Welder's pretty heavy. You don't want to be lugging that around too much. And my bag is full of tools, and my drills. I've got about 7 drills in one box. It's so heavy. That's what it's got, wheels on it. You have to pull it everywhere. Tools. Yeah, drill box full of drills. Got a jack that's low enough to get under the Civic, but also lifts high enough to get a decent axle stand. What's your trade, mate? Sorry, gone on a tangent slightly. My trade is electrician. I just started running my own business with a friend of mine because we had a few troubles at work. Can't really talk about it because it's going to court, but yeah, we run our own business now. It's going really well, so I'm an electrician by trade. Don't know what voltage. Okay. Yeah, going back to the jack. This is actually heavy, but I'm going to pick it up for you. This jack goes under the Civic, and this also goes under my Renault Clio, which is 60mm lower than standard. This goes under, and you can get axle stands under. So it's a low profile, high lift jack. Let me just move my bike out of the way. Stick that there. This is going to kill my back, good man. I'm a plumber. Oh, a plumber. Ooh. No, I'm joking. I like plumbers. So, ooh. There we go. Halfords. 3-ton speedy lift. I think this is about £90. Not in weight, but in money. English pounds. That is heavy. What's the highest voltage you can go up to? What? 50,000? 50k? 50,000 volts? What? In electricity? Batteries? Oh. I mean, James not loading much video. Yeah. I got an SGS 3-ton, weighs about 50 kilos. Yeah, that must be 40 kilos easily. It might even be 50 kilos. But to go with it, obviously, you've got the 2-stage handles, which is pretty cool. I cheaped out and got a 2-ton Halfords and just not high enough to get a decent working height. Batteries, 18 volt, 24, 36 volt batteries. They probably do more now. I've got a 36 volt. No, my friend's got a 36 volt Makita drill, and it's so heavy. Do you like Machine Mart? I love them. Yeah, I love Machine Mart. Yeah, I don't know why James isn't uploading many videos lately. I don't know why. He's doing a lot of live streams lately, but I do like his videos. But like he said in the video, it's not liking the editing side of things, so you can understand that because it does take time. I'm quite lucky because I cheat and do it on my phone, so I don't have to. I'm his friend. No, I'm not his friend. I followed James when he had about less than 500 subscribers, and obviously I've seen his channel progress, and he kind of did inspire me a little bit to do my own videos as well. So a big shout out to James, the Savage Garage. If you haven't checked out his videos, check out his videos. I might even put a link. I'm not going to put this on the channel, so I'm not going to put a link, but you know who he is, James at the Savage Garage. Yeah, he's a real cool guy. He seems like a nice guy. So who knows, we might do a channel compilation one day, because I am looking to do a Is your best tool. Is your best tool. I'm looking to do a Honda Civic engine swap on my Honda Civic, because I like my Honda Civic, but it's only a 1.8 and I do want a bit of 2 litre action. His subs got up to 500 subs a month. Wowee, yeah, I know. I do want to put a Honda Civic Type R engine, K20Z4, to replace my R18, 1.8, whatever it is, the engine code. So yeah, I'm probably going to be doing that soon. And I will do a build on the channel as well. That'd be pretty cool, I think. Yeah, so any other questions? So no, James isn't my friend, but he probably would be my friend. He's the kind of guy I'll get on with. He seems like a nice guy. Let's put that away. R35 is more. Taking a massive dump. Hopefully that's inspirational for you there, mate, and you can have a fantastic dump while watching me. Torches, yeah. So I've got a Makita LED torch, 18 volt, runs off of my 18 volt batteries for my drills. Unfortunately I haven't got them here, which I'm pretty annoyed about, because they are in my toolbox, locked away on a job I'm working at the minute, in Marlow, on his school. Yeah. Any more questions? Alright, actually, this is pretty cool. Torch. I love DeWalt. Yep. Tears in my eyes, vision is all blue. Don't cry, man, it's alright. Yeah, this is pretty cool. This is an LED floodlight, 10 watts of power, and you just charge it off of the normal, off a normal mains plug. And it lasts. Yeah, it's got one of the screw fix ones. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, these last for ages actually. For Bergen spanners, and you like. What age when you started to make things? What age was I? What age? I have the LEG version. LEG version. Not sure what you mean. Bergen, I haven't got any Bergen, but my friend has got some Bergen 3/8 ratchets, not ratchets, yeah, 3/8 ratchet and sockets, and he likes that. He likes the Bergen stuff. What age was I when I started fixing stuff? When I started driving, it was one week over my 18th birthday. I started driving, and ever since then, I was fixing cars. I'm now 31 years old, so I'll leave the maths to you. But I'm quite handy with fixing stuff anyway. Obviously, as an electrician, can fix pretty much everything. I do. Let me show you. Where is it? There we go. There's the toilet facilities. So there's 2 buckets. One for number 1, one for number 2. Obviously I'm joking, but if you got desperate and obviously there was an apocalypse and I was stuck in the shed, you'd have to use the bucket, obviously, to go to the toilet. So I'd have to do it, yeah, definitely. I'd use the bucket. 13 years. 13 years. Is it? Yeah. Comfort bottle went out and about. 13 years. Yeah, 13, 14, probably 14, 17. 17 I started fixing stuff, but I was apprentice electrician as well at 15. So I was pretty good at fixing stuff anyway. I was making stuff, you know, and I had a good array of tools when I was young. So when you're young, if you're starting out, buy your tools, and by the time you get to my age, you will have a load of tools, awesome tools. Sandpaper, toilet paper. Yeah, exactly, man. Look. Read my mind, look. So obviously, severity of what you're doing, you've got the different grits. So probably if I was, you know, if I was struggling, I'd probably use a 1200 grit, because you don't want to hurt yourself too much, do you? I started as Sparks apprentice, but moved on to other things too. Yeah, well, that's a shame, mate. You should have kept going. What's the funniest thing you have fixed? I don't know, really. Funniest thing. Funniest. I don't know, really. You've stumped me with that one. No idea. Not really fixed anything funny, to be fair. Any more questions? Going to work for a company when I leave school to fix trucks and buses. Yeah, that's cool, mate. So get yourself some tools. Josh's car, yeah, I fixed Josh's car. That was a good one. But I didn't need to fix it. I upgraded it though. Is that a 6x4 shed? That's 5 foot. So just a little tip for you. Your arm span is 5 foot. So that is, yeah, that's 6. No, it's not 6x4. I would say that is 6x6. This is a 6x6 shed. I did have a bigger shed, but do you go in the shed to hide from your wife? I don't, unfortunately, because my wife's lovely. She's probably watching this, so I'm not saying that because even if she wasn't watching it. No, I don't hide in here. I come in here because I got my tools in here. Yeah, it is a small shed. Where the heck? Where is it? What am I looking for? I don't know. I don't know where my tape measure is. Anyway, there's a big tape measure in here somewhere. Yeah, this is a small shed. I'd like a bigger shed, but my garden is so small, and it'll take up too much room. And I've got 2 boys, and they like to play in the garden, so I can't be that selfish. But I have got a garage down the road. I've got a garage down the road, which has got a lot of stuff in it as well. So I keep a lot of stuff down the garage. This is my Vice, very old Vice, this one. Any more questions? Because I'm running out of beer now. Well, cider. I'm surprised James hasn't come on here. James, if you watch this, is that spring compressor in the back, the red thing? Yeah. Yeah, that's my spring compressor. If you're doing stuff on cars, changing springs, dampers, get one of them. That is going to save you a hell of a lot of hassle and work, rather than using those silly little spring compressors. They're awful. The 2-prong ones, if you're going to get some, did your shed used to be an outhouse? No, it wasn't an outhouse. Why? Why? This is just a shed, a normal shed with a window there. Yeah, if you get spring compressors, get the 2-pronged ones that go over the springs, because if you get the single ones, you're going to lose an eye, or worse, something else. Obviously, an eye's pretty bad, to be fair. If you're going to lose an eye, yeah, because you'll be blind. But yeah, need all that aluminium tape. My dad's friend's got a nasty injury from one. Yeah, from 1 to 10. How do you enjoy your job? My job's 10, 11. You got to be happy. You got to go to work. That silver tape, yeah, that is overkill. But I did my loft conversion not so long ago, and Celotex in. You need a lot of silver tape to fill all the joins up, just to keep the severity, not severity, the what do you call it? Integrity of the insulation. I took an arrow to the knee. Yeah, I bet you did. Yeah, what without one of them? Yeah. Slit his face right open. Yeah, that's what I mean. So that will save you a lot of hassle, massively. Honestly, get one of them. If not, go to someone who's got one of them. Come to my house and I'll fix stuff for you. We use this together. What else was I going to ask? Somebody asked me something else. Can't see any questions. The questions come here and then they go ping and they're gone, which is rubbish. Actually, I'm going to complain. They should keep the questions here so I can actually read them. The teacher lost his finger on a machine. Yeah, I bet he did. Grandad lost a toe on a combine harvester. So he had 4 toes on 1 foot. Hit the big toe? Yeah, big toe. That's a thumb. That's a finger. Yeah, 4 toes. That's my 3rd beer, so if I'm a bit, you know why. I've only had 3 beers, so. But look at this, awful. That's why I changed my gear knob for a Type R one, because at least it wasn't 6. Yeah, 6. Look at that. That's awful. That's why I changed that. Yeah, I'm surprised James from the Savage Garage in here. Don't tell your kids you use 1-prong thing. Finishing taking a dump, so I'm off. See you later, mate. Take care. Toes. Focus on a good OBD reader for French cars. Yes. French cars. I'm not sure if this actually does the Renault software, but this this Foxwell NT510 put 4 softwares on here. This is awesome. So get yourself a Foxwell. They're expensive, I'm not going to lie, but Honda wanted £450 odd for a new throttle body because they said that this tool would not fix my problem on my Honda, even though I created the problem because I cleaned the throttle body and the throttle position sensor readings were all over the place. This fixed it. This was £150, so you see £300 difference. And a specialist also said that he couldn't reset the throttle position sensor readings. So the butterfly was actually sat at the wrong angle, so my idle was out and the revs were jumping all over the place. But this tool, awesome. 2 minutes. If you see the video, check that out. That fixed my problems, saved me a hell of a lot of time and money. You know, Honda wanted to fit a new throttle body for no reason. I can't see why they wanted to do that. I spoke to the guy on the phone and he was like, "We can't fix that, mate. You need a new throttle body at the price of £400 odd, probably more than that plus VAT." So that's a good code reader, but you need to check. Grandpa's into the got an auto. Doesn't do pugs. Got an auto one. Renault. So what do you actually want to do with a Renault? Just clear codes or read codes. What's a throttle body? A throttle body is it's a thing on a car that regulates the amount of air going into the engine. That's what a throttle body is. It's got like a flap on it like this, and when you put your foot on the accelerator pedal it opens the flap, and when you let it off it shuts it. Once you had it fixed, did you notice a difference after cleaning? Once you had it fixed, did you notice a difference after cleaning the throttle body? Yes. So I cleaned the throttle body, and then I disconnected the battery, connected it up. Then I had this revving problem. They're pain in the bum. Yeah, I know. So I cleaned the throttle body, and then I had a problem with the revs jumping. And when you sort of, if you took it away, would that happen? If you took it away, what would happen? The car wouldn't work. Car wouldn't work. So if you, I cleaned the throttle body, and the revs were jumping, and when I was coasting along, the revs would sit at 1500 RPM, and they wouldn't stop until, so it looked like I was a really bad driver. But once I reset the TPS setting with that, honestly, the car, the miles per gallon has improved. Even if I drive pretty good, hard, not good, but hard, give it some on the back roads, I'm still getting 40 plus miles to the gallon. And it's a lot smoother. The idle is now perfect. And also, I've fixed my air conditioning. If you check my other video out, I fixed my aircon, and that threw my revs all over the place. That threw my revs all over the place. But with that tool, with this tool, it fixed that as well. So any load now I put on the engine, the revs, literally, you get like a 100 or 200 difference, and then it drops straight back down. So that also fixed the like it reset the computer back to standard after I cleaned the throttle body, and it's now perfect. There's no issues whatsoever with the revving. Is the US AV Pro is 50? In the US, the AV Pro is £50. £50. AV Pro, AC Pro. What's an AC Pro? Obviously, is it a plug-in computer? OBD scanner? Yeah, Livy, if your car didn't have a throttle body, it wouldn't work, because you need to have a throttle body to regulate the throttle on the car. That's what you press your foot down with. Either it be electronic or a manual one with a cable. Just goes on the pedal and pulls a cable and pulls a butterfly. Recharger. AC recharger. Ah, I see. What, for putting gas in? For recharging? Charger, yeah. So, I just use canisters with the nozzle for doing the aircon. Yeah, what could you tack away without having an effect? What could you tack away without having an effect on the car? the radio. So this stuff is aircon recharge. This is from How Frauds. And you get this little dispenser here, which is pretty cool. You just screw that onto there, and then you can recharge your air conditioning. How much was that? So they had a 3 for 2 offer. So I bought 2 of these, and I bought this nozzle at the cost of £70, 70 English pounds. So it's 3 for 2. So these are £30 each. 3 for 2? No, £35 each. So it's £70, and I got that free. But this isn't. Look, this is a reusable dispenser, so you don't throw this away. This is really good. This is pretty cool, actually. This is. I've recharged a few cars with this now. See you later. You got a tenner of it. You take the can back. Yeah, exactly. If you take the cans back, they recharge them. They give you a refund, and it does say you need a proof of receipt. But I've probably done it 6 or 7 times now, and they've never batted an eyelid. They've never wanted the receipt back or anything like that. So that's pretty cool. They just give you the money back. I'm actually going to put this on the channel because it's a random rubbish, but it's quite a lot of information in in this video. I might do another one soon, a couple of weeks time, but I've been on for 67 minutes now, so I'm going to go and have a cup of tea, English tea. So to everyone who's watched, thumbs up. Thanks for giving the video a thumbs up. My next video is... What is my next video? I haven't even made a next video yet. I've got a floor video. This is not cars, but this is structural stuff. People are going to like this video. If you do stuff, a tin of Halford's brake cleaner is a £5, but I could get 5 tins for a £5. Okay, mate, all the best. Catch you again. Yeah, cheers, buddy. Take care. So, yeah, I'm going to leave it here, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.